Hey everybody, I'm here with Triz the Whiz, part of CodeSpark. Honestly, just an amazingly talented musician. And Triz, I'll just let you take it away.
What's up, guys? I'm Terrell Miles, or Triz the Whiz, as you may know me. Um, I rap for CodeSpark, and sometimes I do things with Sparkapella. But at the heart of it all, I'm a proud Walmart associate, and uh, just a guy trying to make a difference.
Yeah, awesome. And you are making a difference. It's cool. Which actually leads me right into the first question I got for you. What has it been like being a part of CodeSpark?
Man, being a part of CodeSpark is like if every chapter of my life was like a definitive milestone. I think right now I'm in the CodeSpark chapter because it has given me a platform to kind of show my ideals to the world, the things like my candlelight mindset, where I believe that in life, if we're like a candle, then our flame of like our teachings and our beliefs and everything can be passed on to other people. Whereas if you live like a light bulb, you can't pass the light bulb's light onto another light bulb. It doesn't work, and being able to do that with CodeSpark, being able to be a candle and then see it on a grandiose scale is amazing, but then it also teaches me, you know, how to interact with other people and kind of talk to bigger platforms of people and still convey the same message no matter how many people are in front of me, and also learn from what they tell me back.
Yeah,
It's amazing just to be able to have this reach with CodeSpark, and then also have people with the same ideals making music with me and further inspiring my creativity and my want to change the world.
yeah. I love that analogy. It's like a candle, and you can pass that flame off. I think that's really cool, and I think that's exactly what you're doing. Um,
Most definitely.
so how did this whole Code Spark thing come about? How did you find out about the opportunity? How did you get selected? Tell me about that.
So I found out about the whole CodeSpark thing because they before that it was just called the OGP Rap Battle Challenge, and it was T Rich, one of the other guys from CodeSpark. He had made a beat, and Live Oak had already rapped on the beat, and they posted it on The Wire. Which, if you don't know what The Wire is, it's the associate only webpage. So we I was in academy at the time, and I just got to class. It was my first day of academy, and everybody is just sitting there. We're waiting for the class to start. And then I believe it was like the co-manager and then a few other facilitators at academy walked in the class and said they needed to talk to me. And I was like, I'm getting fired on my first day of academy. That's fun. So they just showed me the challenge, and they said that my store manager had actually texted them and said, have him do this. And I'm forever grateful for that, because I probably wouldn't have done it if it wasn't for that.
Yeah,
But yeah, so they showed it to me, and I was like, I can see what I can do to it. So on my first break, I went, took about 15 minutes, and I wrote actually the entire first verse that is in the actual song.
hmm.
So in my first break, I wrote the verse that ended up being in the final
Yeah,
song. And I had made a whole song, came home that day, recorded throughout the whole beat. And then I was like, I like it, but I'm not going to post it. And my store manager again was like, no, you have to post this. Like, you can't just make the song. So she forced me to post it I sent her the audio file of the song.
yeah,
And she just sent it to everybody and then was like, the video's coming soon. So I had to do a video.
yeah,
And again, I really appreciate her pushing me to do that, because like before CodeSpark, I was very much quiet about my music. I just did it myself, and I didn't post it anywhere. I didn't show anybody. I kind of just did it.
yeah.
But fast forward about a month, I get a call, and it's Russell, and he's saying that they have a project in Arkansas that they're going to be doing, and he asked me if I'd love to be a part of it. I said yeah, and the rest is history.
Yeah, that's awesome. And now you've traveled to a couple different stores, been in the recording studio, had the viral videos go up. You've met, Doug, John, a bunch of the
Yeah.
other execs. So that's the other thing I got to ask you. How does it feel to be Walmart famous?
I actually love that term, because
Yeah.
it's weird. Like my attitude towards it changed, and it's currently still changing the more that I do things. Because at first I was just like, oh, like nobody's gonna care. Like we're just gonna do this song and it's gonna be whatever. And then I started getting messages from associates around the world, and at first I was like, oh, like this is a one-time thing. And somebody hit me up. That's cool. Or when we went to film the Christmas music video in Houston, and at that store there was a line of people when we were going to shoot the video. There was a line of people waiting for just me, and I
Yeah.
was like, oh wow, like okay. And then we go to Dallas, and there's a whole bunch of people like, oh my god, I can't believe it's you. And I just went in a random
Yeah.
Walmart with another member of CodeSpark. So as it kind of evolved, I realized that I was making a difference in people who are in the same situation as me, excuse me.
Yeah.
And that was again powerful to me, because I was like, wow, like the things that I say, I can read the comments and there's people like saying like, wow, I really agreed with what you said. And then I can see them in person, or I can see their messages to me. And it's like they're revering me as like this superstar. But in reality, like they're the superstar too. We're
Yeah.
doing the same thing. And it's just really cool to be able to empower them in that way and make it to where people have, again, a light to
Yeah.
search for and to follow. That's my favorite part of it all.
Yeah. You've set that example that, you can rethink what it means to be a human at a retailer like Walmart, bring your
Mm.
creativity to work. So, and that's the next thing I'm kind of curious about. What advice would you have for other associates that are trying to figure out ways to bring their creativity to work? Would you say go for it, or what do you think?
So my biggest thing that I'd give as a piece of advice to anybody that's trying to bring creativity to change the way they're doing things is don't be afraid to fail forward. I
Hmm.
mean,
Yeah.
I fail forward a lot in my career, and not just in my Walmart career, my music career and everything, but I'm always saying if I don't do it, nobody will.
Yeah.
If I have an idea, the worst that can be said is no, and that's just a roadblock, meaning you have to go another way to get to the yes.
Yeah.
That's the way I look at, whenever I want to do something. If I want to do a wow feature and they're like, no, don't do it this way. All right, let me
Yeah.
get back to the drawing board. I'll get right back with you. We'll figure it out. You
Yeah.
know, and if it's music, you know what I mean, just do it. Even before the OGP Rap Battle Challenge, I had did a Walmart version of that song Old Town Road,
Hmm.
and Bo and Antonio had saw that, and I didn't even realize it. I just did it, and they were like, oh, you're the guy that did that. So you never know who's looking, you never know who's watching you, so just do it big, do it proud, believe in yourself, and the rest is history.
Yeah,
you know
that reminds me of the conversation we had way back here in Bentonville when you were out about you. You don't know who's listening, and even if it's only one person, if it hits that one person in the right way, all the effort's worth it. You could change that one
exactly.
person's life. That candle passing to even just one other candle, that's worth it, because that one other candle could be the one that helps ignite another 15 or 20 or just one. You never know.
Yeah.
But yeah, very cool. Well, I got a couple quick fire questions I got for you. Just what's on the top of your mind,
All right.
and then we'll close this thing out. So, real quick, who are you listening to right now?
A lot of Drake and Jaden Smith.
All right, who inspires you?
Definitely Drake. He's the person I named myself after.
There you go. What is your go-to snack?
I love Lifesaver gummies. Those things are the best.
All right, and what is your recommendation for a must-see movie?
Oh man, anything by Will Smith. But if I had to pick one, The Pursuit of Happiness. That
Yeah.
movie's change your life.
It's a great movie. I saw a meme yesterday, and it was like you can only pick three, and there were like 12 movies, and one of them was Pursuit of Happiness. I was like, just that one. The rest can go away.
Yeah, exactly. That movie's so good.
Yeah, awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time. Any last minute words for anyone who might be watching?
I just want to say that during this time with the whole pandemic and everything, or during any time in your life, I just want you guys to remember that, the sun comes up after it goes down again. Always. Every day that you've woken up, the sun did as well.
Mhm.
And so if you're afraid of what's going on, if you're unsure about what's going on, if you're in a weird place with what's going on, that's okay.
Yeah,
The sun will come back up.
Yep.
The sun shines after every storm, after every blizzard, after everything. The sun has always came back up, and you will too.
Yep.
So just remember that. Keep that wisdom going. And if you ever need something, I'm available. Hit me up on Instagram or anything. I will get back to you.
Awesome. For every dark night, there's a bright day, right?
Exactly.
Well, thank you so much for the time. I'll let you go and we'll chat later.
All right. See you later.